Joining me now, Democratic Congressman Tim Bishop of New York. He's leading the push to force House Speaker John Boehner to schedule a vote in that chamber on raising the minimum wage. Congressman, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me on.
You know, at least in the Senate right now, on Monday, Senator Bob Corker, Republican from Tennessee, told reporters he would likely vote that the Senate consider the bill, that he would not vote for the legislation in final passage, but he would at least give it that key procedural vote. So that's one Republican in the Senate. Your chamber always is the more complex, we know. Some might even say the most difficult. But what, if any, progress are you seeing with Republicans regarding your push?
Thus far, none. I filed the discharge petition to bring the minimum wage bill to the floor about 4 weeks ago, maybe 5 weeks ago. We have 195 Democrats out of 199 on the bill. We don't have a single Republican. When we last took up this measure in 2007, we had 82 Republicans vote for an increase in the minimum wage. But, you know, the membership of the House Republicans has moved so far to the right now that that number simply isn't attainable any longer.
As you well know, part of Speaker Boehner's response yesterday was that the Senate Democrats want to push a bill that, in his words, will cost the economy 500,000 to 1 million jobs. He cited the Congressional Budget Office on that. We've asked other lawmakers, obviously, their reply to that. But at this point, it seems the back and forth ultimately ends in gridlock in the House. What, if anything, can move this forward?
Well, I think an honest debate could move it forward, and that's what would happen if enough members were to sign the discharge petition to bring it to the floor, or if Speaker Boehner would simply decide on his own to bring it to the floor. I would also say that what the Speaker is doing is citing incorrectly a CBO study. What the CBO study said that he's citing is that there was a 60% chance that the job impact would be between 0, that is no job impact, and 1 million. Basically, what the CBO was saying is we really don't know what the impact would be, and they're simply picking a middle point of 500,000. That is incorrect factually, and it is misciting what the CBO report said.
With that said, sir, your point was you'd like to at least see an honest debate here. If you're saying that the Speaker is deliberately miscategorizing or misinforming the public about the results of that CBO report, how is it possible to have an honest debate with Speaker Boehner and any of the Republicans at this point if they're going to continue to cite that in that context?
That's one of the great challenges of this Congress, and it's one of the reasons that we have the paralysis and the gridlock that we have. We're not having honest debates. If we have debates at all, we call ourselves the People's House. 73% of the American people support an increase in the minimum wage, and yet we can't even have the debate. So at a minimum, we should have the debate. If we truly are sent here to represent the people, and 73% of them are saying give America a raise, we should be listening to the American people, and at a minimum having the debate, but certainly we should be passing it as well.